Guys, I'm back. I have been working on this journal. It was it is a 3 signature faux leather journal, and I received it from Necee at Bella Vintage Notebook, and I'll leave a link to her information down below in the description. It is a beautiful faux leather journal. It has the metal corners, and she's put a little metal clamp here. And I believe it's between 160 to 180 pages, front and back. So it's a big journal. And I have only done a little over half of one signature. And look how chunky she is. It is travel themed. And I didn't finish the front yet, this front cover. I have coffee dyed and tea dyed, so there will be dark and light trims in here. And so, like I said, it's kind of a travel themed. And so, I'm not going to explain everything on every page. I will just let you know that there are coffee dyed, tea dyed trims, cheesecloth, fabric, and this, I believe, this here, yeah, this is some tea bags that I bought, and they are the large tea bags, and I coffee dyed them. And then I have a couple of different little themed packets I had that I've had for a long time, so I thought I would go ahead and use those in this journal, and we're gonna see how it turns out with a travel theme. There is this piece of coffee dyed book page here. There's this beautiful trim. This is a pocket, and this here is just a little notebook that I made, and it's coffee dyed papers. The pocket is it is a cloth pocket, and we have some rusted items throughout this journal. And so, like I said, I'm not going to go through and explain everything to you. It's just vintage fabrics and cheesecloth, trims. I believe there is some of like this embroidered tulle throughout it. I've used stencils, and I've used this cool little punch that I have. There is plenty of space for journaling in this book, and there are strings, and we have some doilies and some silk ribbon, and I have crunched up some of these pages, and so just clusters throughout. And this was some coffee dyed paper that had tore, and so I just made like little clusters with the papers. And there's some tickets that I put in here, and just different little things, like I said. Here we go. There's another cluster, and it says away we go. Another cluster, and this is a little suitcase with a ticket and a little kid there. This is the tea dyed trim right here. And then on the back, I've attached some of this tulle with embroidery on it. And this is another one that I've coffee dyed, and it's real dark. And maybe in another video, I'll tell you how I got it so dark. Scrunched up a piece of paper here and added some trims front and back. And it says, live with love and you will create. And on this page here is another little cluster. This is a flip. You can flip it up. This is a piece of, I think it's called Swiss dot, but I'm not real sure. Fabric, some embroidered This actually, I think, is part of like a wedding dress stuff. Then we have some more tulle. Then we have a little map and a little person standing, a little ephemera girl there. Just some different stencils. Another cluster. We are explorers and travel adventures. This page is scrunched. There's another one of those tea bags. Actually, I think that's 2 tea bags. There's another cluster. And I've tried to keep the edges a little further out here and there to give that little dimension there. Or waterfall effect, whatever you want to call it. This page I flipped up the corner. It is a pocket back here. And this is the other page. And I like to do these so that, you know, it piques your interest. Let me turn the page and see what's going on. See? There's another, and this is a tuck spot. I just don't have anything in it yet. Another little cluster there with different types of trim. And here's the center of this section. Or, I don't know why I keep calling them sections, signatures. And this piece of trim right here is a piece of silk velvet. And then I've attached those 3 little clusters there. From this point back to the next signature, which I don't have all this finished. There's some pages in here that's not finished. Will be vintage postcards. And they are real. This is from 1907. And you flip it and it says, I'm dropping you a line from, and then it has all the info. And it says August 3rd, 1907. And I've kind of crumbled this page that it's attached to. Again, that layering is what I love, the layering. And then this is another piece of that beautiful trim. This is a cluster of envelopes that was in one of the little ephemera kits you buy. And but from this point back, these are not completely finished. We have some trim here. I may or may not add something to this one, but I will be adding postcards, and they will be vintage postcards. As you can see, this one's 1909, and there's the front. And I've flipped it to the back because the colors, not that I don't like color, but it just didn't go with my theme, and so I just put it backwards. And anyways, I think this is prettier than this, but that is just me. And again, just some clusters. Like I said, I've not finished these, and there's some more of that velvet silk trim there. Crumpled to paper, and you know, see, I'm still working. And then we got a couple of pages back here that I've worked on. I've, like I said, not finished. And so there is that signature there. And when I finish this signature, I will add another video of it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's going to be a very chunky journal, and I hope that and I may thin, and by thinning I may not put as much on the second parts of each of the signatures. That way it slims it down and it's not so bulky. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subby, please sub. And I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.